We've got another Michael Ward situation. Andrew Tate, Young Philly. This conversation continues to happen day by day. And now, a British girl, Isabelle Rose in Hong Kong, decided to accuse somebody of R. And it backfired because it seemed that it was blackmail. So, yeah, this is Don't Get Hit with a Brick. We do daily videos, daily uploads, talk about trending topics and things that interest me. And obviously, this has been a conversation that's been going around in social media for quite a while. Obviously, it's a black woman as well, so it did spark my interest. And now that I read into it a bit, I'm thinking, rah, like, this is mad. Like, that's the last thing I was expecting of this story to actually be. Like, I was thinking in Hong Kong, like, rah, like, what's happening? But if we just go on the BBC article, it says British woman jailed for blackmail after accusing banker of rape in Hong Kong. That's crazy. That is crazy. Blackmail. Yeah. Wild. So a British woman has been jailed for 6 years in Hong Kong for blackmail and perverting the course of justice after a court found she made fake. Oh, damn. 26 from Hackney in East London, Isabelle Rose alleged that a British banker her after she travelled to Hong Kong to visit him in January 2024. The man was arrested after she reported the incident but later released without charge. Rose was subsequently arrested and charged. Damn. Local media reported that Rose was in Hong Kong's district court on Wednesday for sentencing and having been convicted in March. She had denied the charges. So
the UK.
Let's go on to this video and see what she has to say.
My constituent Isabelle Rose suffered a horrendous event in Hong Kong almost exactly 2 years ago, where she was sexually assaulted and violently raped. She went to the authorities in trust to report this, and it was not properly investigated. Given this government's support for tackling violence against women and girls here in the UK, doesn't the Leader of the House not think it's time that we had a debate in government time about violence against women and girls and the underreporting of sexual assault, which is underreported in Hong Kong? And would he also flag this issue to Foreign Office ministers?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So that's how they approached it in in Parliament. I don't really understand why the UK government get off on trying to enforce their laws on other countries. Like, it is kind of annoying. Obviously, this is a serious topic, so I do hear the principle behind it. But at the end of the day, you can't be trying to push your policies and your way of life, etc., on Hong Kong, because, like, bro, what have you done for Hong Kong? So she said, I didn't want to have sex. According to the local press reports, judge sentenced her to 5 years. Bah! 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 5 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. And 3 years for 3 years with 1 year to be served. So she's got 7 years in bed. Prosecutors ordered that Rose fabricated allegations in an attempt to extort 100,000 from the man. 100k. Rose denied the charges throughout the trial and consistently maintained that Rose traveled to Hong Kong. He transferred 5k the day and tried to send a further 5k. Rose secretly wrote, "You've given 10% of what I'm owed, 100% of my soul gone." In a later message, the man wrote, "But I don't have 100k. I have no way of paying that." So the pair later exchanged messages about money. So in a later exchange, Rose, he replied, "I'm really deeply sorry. I was slightly drunk and misread you." Oh! Damn! So he did. You violate. Okay, sorry, let's read it from the top. Because sometimes the article's a bit dead in it, so I just skipped it over. So, are you annoyed I didn't want to have to which the man... What? No, of course not. I was impressed by your restraint. Later that day, you violated me last night. I didn't want to have... I'm deeply sorry. I was slightly drunk and misread your signals. It's no excuse, and I know it doesn't make it any better. You basically, that's not what I'm into at all, and I feel sick. The pair later exchanged messages about money. According to the written judgment of the verdict published in March, the man agreed to reimburse Rose for her travel and accommodation. Excuse me. Sorry about that. In one message, I feel sick. In one message, Rose wrote, "Send me the right amount you owe me for everything. Think about that. Think carefully." He transferred 5k that day and tried to send a further 5k. Rose wrote, "You've given me 10% of what I'm owed, 100% of my soul gone." And later message, the man wrote, "I don't have 100k. The man was arrested before being released, cruel and evil. In her verdict at Wednesday, the defendant took advantage of the man's kindness, naively, friendship, and romantic interest. Damn. I don't think it's as cut as dry as these lot are saying. I definitely think that 8 years, 7 years is crazy. Blackmail's crazy. Yeah, I feel like if she really did want money, she could have went the legal route and asked for, just went to sue him civilly rather than, because if there's evidence on the phone, text messages, then I don't understand how she bust the case, how he bust case. So yeah, it says a British woman who falsely accused a UK banker of rape has been jailed in Hong Kong for 16 years. 6 years. Rose from Hackney, East London, was convicted of blackmail and perverting the course of justice after she demanded 100k of the man she accused. And then everything on the story so far. How it started, the initial allegation in 2024. So I think we really went over this. It's not loading. Guys, please like this video, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It helps the algorithm a lot. But yeah, that's crazy. Let's see if we've got one more video. Happy birthday, Isabelle. Sentenced to 6 years.
So this is a post that's been posted on Instagram by a page I follow. It's called For Black Women UK. So what I tend to do is amplify a lot of their posts, and they've spoken a lot as well about, you know, black women found in bodies of water previously before. But this post is about Isabelle Rose, who is all over the media at the moment. Basically, you know, every single post you go on, she's being absolutely slated as a liar, and people saying that she made this false allegation of rape. Let me just start by sharing how I'm framing this in my head with the text message exchange that happened between Isabelle and this man. So the text message read, "You violated me last night. I didn't want to have sex." He responded, "I'm deeply sorry. I was slightly drunk and misread your signals. It's no excuse. I know it doesn't make it any better." He went on to tell the court that he misunderstood Rose's use of the word violated to refer to an emotional violation rather than an allegation of rape. Rose said, "You violated me last night. I didn't want to have sex." He responded, "I'm deeply sorry. I was slightly drunk and I misread your signals. It's no excuse. I know it doesn't make it any better." So in January 2024, Isabelle reported she'd been raped while visiting Hong Kong, and her mum flew straight to Hong Kong to see her, and together within 72 hours, they reported this rape to a hospital. Medical records documented.
Yeah, this don't seem too mad, you know. Her accusing him don't seem that mad. I think that's a bit unfair, you know. Oh, I think that's a bit unfair still. I don't think she deserved the prison sentence. Obviously. What the hell? Obviously, it's a slippery slope, this thing, isn't it? But bro, like, why are you flying out to Hong Kong to see a man if you don't want to clout him? That's what I don't understand. If you don't want to get clouted, why are you flying to another country, Hong Kong, racist China, to see a man and stay with him? Like, unless you guys are actually brethrens beforehand, but if you're dating or you're talking or you're seeing each other, why are you going to see them if you're not trying to clout? Like, that's what I don't understand. Obviously, that don't excuse it, because there's been situations where people can go on holiday to go clout, and it just doesn't go that way, and they doesn't get attacked. So it's not to say that my man should be able to do that or she should expect it, but it's just like, don't put yourself in them situations. If there's not something you're willing to do, don't go there, because there's always the possibility. Like, I know that if I go into some racist part in Bristol, like by myself, should I get attacked? No. Am I likely to get attacked? Possibly. So I'm not gonna go there on my ones unless I deeply have to. Like, why am I going up there when there's a Tesco here? You know what I'm saying? Like, so just don't put yourself in situations where you can get attacked, really and truly, because you're gonna get hit with a brick. And she got hit with 2 bricks. She got hard and she got charged. Crazy. But guys, this has been Don't Get Hit with a Brick. Sorry, man. This video is gonna be mad distorted. I'm sorry, but yeah, don't get hit with a brick. I'll see you in the next one. And